180. Regular.
Day, every day, any day. Check.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Hey, alert 33.
Hey, alert 3.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Play it right. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player? No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go, let's bring it. Check safety.
Hey.
Mayfield looks to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Fournette. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
26 Mike. Check tight. Slam.
Hey, exit. No.
26 Mike.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
First down, Falcons.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Now meanwhile here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Ready to go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Mayfield to throw it this time. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10.
General West.
Check.
Smoke. Alert.
Now Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll run on first down. Westbrook. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and 12 at the Jets' 29-yard line.
90, Wolf.
Watch the boot.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. Now they go screen. It's complete. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Regular.
To throw, Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
37-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
First down, Atlanta.
Come on, set. Ken Lobo. Protein spill. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Kill. Hey, time.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Here we go. He's coming. We got double up. Alert 3. Alert 3.
You draw corpus.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Regular.
Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
On second and 9, Mayfield, Gates with a grab. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, Sanders. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Pilot, 64, quick. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, alert 33. Watch 24. I got it.
Another run with Sanders. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
2 times. Hey. 4 down. Kill.
Up. Hey, alert.
Tens of miles.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Wrist on Travis.
No. Hey, switch gears. Watch twist.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Check 4. Hatchet. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And now the rookie's free. The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Jets 15.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. 22 Jet bomber, 22 Jet bomber.
Hey, watch the slant. Mike 10.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
X3, 218, chop. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, wahoo.
10's the mic. 10's the mic. 6-man.
Mayfield down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run on 1st down. Westbrook, they'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Well, a good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Hey, team 6, team 6. Clear. Down.
From the gun, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
26, Jets 15.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry, hurry.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A loss of 2 there, second down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
6-6, pull it high. SOS. Check 3. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? 26 months. You don't want that. Pick up the ball. Topper. Undercut.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Check 13. Check 13. Rush in.
Now a give, right side, Westbrook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Ready, set. 26 months. I'm coming. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Ready.
From the gun, Lawrence. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Regular. Pistol. Come on out here. Come get some. Come get 61. Matchbox lights. Bravo. I've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Mayfield on first down. That'll be caught by Rice. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So second in inches after that first down completion with Sanders has it poked free. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This time to the tailback. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Falcons on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Fournette. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, Lawrence. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Tie that left, tie that left. Hey, hey, hey. You got three down.
Pistol.
Watch out.
Check.
Here's Sanders. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
180.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Falcons, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a